over to the side for now. And whenever Inferno says we're good to go with that, we will bring it back out of the dumps.
Oh no. Why this one?
PizzaCrescent says first time sending an album. It's Epic Rap Battle Season 3, and there's a document.
PizzaCrescent with the document.
What?
Oh no.
The
Oh no, here we go again.
What the shit? Why? Wait, why is it highlighted like this? How do I stop it from being highlighted? What's happening here? If you stop doing the ERB reviews, I might as well motivate you to do them again. It's been a while since I've listened to ERB, besides recently, a few recently, but I have fond memories of watching it. And the amount of history and research they managed to cram into these songs to make them interesting to dissect and learn about, the historical figures and characters used in these rap battles. I screwed up that sentence somehow. I sent in enough for just the songs. The outros are irrelevant, so you could skip those. Season 3 is when it really started to pick up because they managed to get features from Key and Peele and Weird Al. I recommend looking at Genius if you want some. Bro, we're just gonna watch the videos. I'm not going to the fucking album. Yeah, there's a YouTube playlist. Yeah. Okay, come on now. PizzaCrescent wants to join in? Absolutely. Yeah, come join the party. Get in the On Deck channel. All right. Let me know when you're there. Anyways. Yeah, so they got a bunch of star-studded guests. But look at Genius for some cool facts. And then I have my thoughts for each of these songs as well as favorite lines. All right. Sweet.
Is this the good? Wait, is this the good Darth Vader one?
They're all 10 out of 10s, motherfucker.
No, the first one's trash. The first one is bad, but
Suck my
it's
robot
either 2 or 3.
balls. That's all I know.
Hello?
Yo! Welcome.
Yo.
Gang. Alright, everybody introduce themselves.
Well, I'm Heifer. I've been here for a second, so what's going on?
Alright, I'm back. Enough introductions, okay?
Yes,
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Run the Uncut channel.
That's right, PizzaCrescent is doing Uncut channel stuff. Also is involved with some mashup communities, right? Aren't you like involved in like mashup stuff too? Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Did we lose him?
well, all right. Well, let's just get started with this and see. So yeah, we got the document here. So first one of all of the battles: Darth Vader versus Adolf Hitler.
Michael Jackson, amazing. Michael Phelps, amazing. O.J. Simpson, amazing. Is he not?
Amazing. Hold on. Amazing. Alright, now we should be good. Sweet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Alright, guys. Motherfucking... What did this came out 10 years ago? Holy shit.
Jesus, the CGI on this.
I'll even throw up album time for this, bro. It's getting real. But yeah, they got CGI. They got a whole budget. Oh.
This is your last chance. Battle me or die.
We the best music! Darth Vader.
Literally, yay versus the people? What are you trying to say about Darth Vader then, huh? What, he represents Kanye because he's black? Huh? Versus Hitler? Wait, no, he's against Hitler. No, he is for Hitler. Wait, what am I talking about? What am I even...
Is
Oh,
for
give me...
Hitler.
Isn't Anakin at least sympathetic or something?
Sympathetic to what?
Bro, look
I
at
don't
this
know, like,
ugly-ass
have you-
Blender animated bullshit, bro.
I don't know. Like,
It's the whole. Let's see.
Okay, alright, no. Of course, Ace. Got Abe Lincoln. No.
Stephen Hawking.
Screw you, you big black cunt! I'll kick your balls in your face! A war on two fronts! You will push the dark side like a rap apartheid! I put the jam into Germany! I'm sick on this mic! I beat you twice, you sellout! Now you bow down to Mickey Mouse! You call yourself a Dark Lord? You couldn't even conquer Space Mountain! You're just a sad-ass medic robot freak who needs some loving! But I bet you something! Here! Pop into my oven!
Let me paint you a picture, son. Portrait of a bitch after World War I. You were stirring up the fears of the German people, telling the world that the Jews are evil. You wrote a little book, got 'em fired up. How to be your whole book, got 'em fired up. When your bunker started getting fired up, you put a gun in your mouth and fired up. You dumb motherfucker, did you?
Oh, I wasn't expecting. Like, I knew it was going. It was like building up. I didn't remember. It was literally dubstep, bro. Holy shit. Damn, man. It's been a minute. Holy shit. Yeah, 2013. Wow.
Yeah, this is 2013, so this is probably like when dubstep was pretty freaking big.
Oh, man. It's so funny.
Yeah, it didn't age
Oh, gee. Whoa. Hey. Oh, my God. That mic was loud. Say that again.
yeah, so...
Oh, now it's quiet again? Bro, what? Wait, try to...
Yeah, I plugged in a microphone and stuff.
Okay, I got you. Anyways, yeah, it's funny because, like, we didn't even give a second thought to this kind of shit in, like, 2013. It was just, you know, what it was, and oh my God.
Yeah, it kinda didn't age well, so, like, because, like, dubstep was, like, very early 2010s, and we just liked it back then.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of shit that, like, I mean, when I was, like, going back and looking through these, I was doing it pretty objectively, and there's a reason I kind of stopped doing that. Because it was taking a lot of the fun out of this shit, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it is. It's tacky, it's aged poorly, but at the same time, it's like, well, shit, this was the shit, you know what I mean, as a kid? Now it's like, oh, yeah, it does sound like two guys in costumes at Party City complaining why you should wear Hitler over Darth Vader, you know? So, yeah.
But I mean, Star Wars has been memed a lot. I mean, have you seen the subreddit r/prequel memes?
I have not seen that. But I have heard a lot about people absolutely hating, you know, on Star Wars in the modern day. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I'm gonna grab some snacks. This is snack. This is a snack type of request. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those where we get the popcorn. So I'll be right back.
What's going on, Pizza?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? Excited to be here?
Yeah.
Oh. No, these were like my least favorite though. Well, probably when I was like maybe like 12 or 13 I liked them, but you already know who's gonna win because if you because I mean, if you root for the, you know, the aspiring German artist here, I don't think anybody would really want to do that.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I mean, at the time, this trilogy is like really shocking because, you know, I mean, it's rapping with the World War II guy.
The World War II guy? Yeah. I mean, at least Darth Vader is not real.
Yep. I mean, I think Star Wars is supposed to be like an allegory for like the Vietnam War, and the Empire's like represents imperialism.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. I actually don't know the whole subplot or whatever of Star Wars. And by the way, there is a good Star Wars movie. It's or not one, but 4, I guess.
What?
Yeah, 4. New Hope or whatever. The
Yeah,
first one.
the original trilogy, the 4
Yeah.
to 6.
If there's one thing that hasn't changed since I was a kid, it was my incredible diet. This is pretty much my dinner. All right.
Is that a cookie?
It is indeed a cookie. It's a good ass
Is
cookie.
it a snickerdoodle cookie?
It is, and a big one too.
Ooh.
All right.
Did you make it or did you order it online?
Neither. Actually, I went outside and got it. There was a store, a bakery, at a market. So,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
went
grocery
outside.
store cookies are pretty good.
all right. Anyways, let's go back a little. Start again at Vader.
I was about to say, go to the,
Let me paint you a picture, son. Portrait of a bitch after World War I. You a story of the fears of the German people. Telling the world that the Jews are evil. You wrote a little book, got it fired up. Had a beer hall book, got it fired up. When your bunker started getting fired up, you put a gun in your mouth and fired up. You dumb motherfucker, did it Napoleon that you know? When you conquer Russia, better pack some fucking winter clothes. When you're fighting off Valkyrie, I got a million clones, take time for me. My bounty hunters ride for me. Your homeboy finish this ride for me.
They call me Boba Fett, you wanna mess with me? I'll put my balls in your mouth like Boba Tea. I got a jetpack, yo, you know I steal the show. Cause when I rock a microphone, I'm sick, hell no! You're not going to cheat me, Mr. Sunglasses all the time! I'll take you and your new boyfriend Goofy and all your sperming soldier guys and throw you in a butthole in the sand! I am Hitler!
Hey, that's cheating! Hey! Foul! Foul! Flag the field! Hey! That's foul play! Alright, but really, I think the true winner here is Hitler. Because he's had a fucking revolution in the last few years for some fucking reason. Anyways. Fun battle. Shrug. Objective shrug. Alright. The song aged like ass. And there's not enough in terms of... Come on, man. This shit was so hyped up. One verse each? Bullshit. Okay.
What was your favorite line?
Suck my robot balls, which I wasn't even part of this one. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting the whole song for that. I got dubstep and says suck my robot balls.
In
Man.
the doc, I said that the second verse is the referencing Russia.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that they reference Napoleon's failed invasions, like, wow, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, you got the favorite lines. Oh, shit, I didn't even see that. Oh, dubstep aged poorly. Yeah, the Russian one. If I had to pick one, it's gotta be, Oh, Sieg Hell No. Okay? Because the way he said it was kind of funny, even though it's like a reference. And say aged poorly, I still laugh at it. Because it's got a funny attitude to it.
Early 2010s was wild.
Alright, Blackbeard versus Al Capone. The battle is between two criminal legends, a legendary mob boss, and a pirate. I think this one was sponsored by Ubisoft since Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out around this time. And I believe that they were sponsoring a couple of people at the time, right? Hence Edward Kenway part. He's the protagonist of the game. They considered having Lucky Charms versus Captain Crunch, but decided this idea was better. But they kept the Captain Crunch reference, and then we will talk about favorite lines after. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, there.
Al Capone versus Blackbeard. I come strapped with 6 pistols and a dagger. Walk under the black flag with a scallywag swagger. Ain't no pirate on my shoulder and no rings in my ear. I'm an irate pirate, real swashbuckling buccaneer. Breathe with me, please. I'm the high seas Caesar. My cold heart is many degrees beneath the deep freezer. You're an obese, greasy sleeve, squeezing a disease beater. That no skeezer would touch if she had 50-foot tweezers. Don't start a war with me, you're not hardcore. I'll pimp slap those face scars of yours, port and starboard. You spent time in Alcatraz, I'm sure you were fine. If you drop the soap as little as you drop dope
I'm a
right.
busy man, Captain Crunch, I'll make this quick. I'm ruining pirates faster than Johnny Depp did. I ain't syphilis yet, well you're a huge dick. The scurvy-ridden ship filled with bilge rat pricks. I run an instant criminal syndicate to show respect and get the tongue ripped out your neck and shoved right up your poop deck. Slapping bitch-ass teachers back since I was 14. You ain't a tough guy, my kids dress up like you for Halloween. I use that fuse in your hat to light up you and your buddies and burn your sailboat down and collect the insurance money. Then maybe they find your bloated body dead and washed up on a beach. It's a Capone rapping, I'm capping his captain. Capiche?
The Valentine's massacre brought your condemnation, but I'm gonna sink you faster than your income tax evasion. When I toss you overboard like a mob abomination, so prepare to learn the Davy Jones locker combination. 40 cannon on the Queen and your gang can't stop it. I'll pilfer all your rum and sell it back as a profit, cause I'm a criminal legend with a badass name. You're a fat thug with an STD in his brain.
Come on, they chopped your head off and they hung it from a rope.
I will say, since these rap battles are pretty short, if you are responding to someone in the chat, probably just like type it out. Again, not to call you out. I'm just saying, like, for the convenience.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
But yeah.
The only legend you left was your prohibition on soap. I mean, that rat this bed strapped so many crumbs. This bum who got Barona still in lunch for a month. I'm the MC assassin slash like Edward Kenway. Rap so hard, call me Al Dente. Take your little slope jump and go home. Tell South Carolina, Blackbeard got Capone. Whoa, whoa!
Blackbeard got Capone is a little cringe. But let's be honest, though. Best lines for me, whatever the fuck Captain Dickwad over here was doing in the very beginning, okay? Where it was like a real swashbuckling buccaneer. And then it gets the flow. I'm like, oh, shit! You know? And now Capone kind of came through and just carried the energy, too. This was a good battle. This is a good battle. All right, I'd say the winner here, the audience. All right? Because they gave us 2 verses that slapped like a motherfucker. It was pretty good. Pretty good fight, okay?
Yeah.
See, I'm surprised you're not going towards Al Capone, you know, for the tax evader.
Oh, hey, whoa, hey, okay. Hold on a second. No, you know what? Let's not talk about that. Let's see. His favorite line: "I'm a busy man, Captain Crunch. I'll make this quick. I'm running pirates faster than Johnny Depp did. I'm MC assassin slash like Edward Kenway. Rap so hard they call me Al Dente. It flows so well." Yeah, but that's the problem, though. These are Al Capone's lines, okay? They clearly are biased against the pirate, okay?
No, I understand. The reason I like these lines because they were references to the 2 media that I know. So like Pirates of the Caribbean, I watched that, and Assassin's Creed. I got it for the Wii U, and I never finished it, because I got other things to do.
This next one, by the way, I remember distinctly disliking this one when it came out, even as a kid. And again, not because I'm sexist, but because this one sucked. But I think it was really funny how you'll hear the person who plays Miley Cyrus literally sounds like Demon Dice. It's not even. It's actually crazy. It's uncanny. This
Wait,
one.
Really?
Yeah. This one did not age well. While this was supposed to be a battle between Catholic and a sexually expressive person, once you learn more about Miley's side of the story in Disney, some mistreatment of child stars, this ends up feeling like a mockery towards child stars who break free from the Disney/Nickelodeon camp. It was trendy at the time to mock Miley Cyrus, especially a Wrecking Ball video, which changed and mellowed out since then. All right.
We the best music! Joan of art! Forces!
Let me get seared here to hate. We can stand in the autograph line and wait, cause I'm all twerk. I got all day to spit harsh words in this French made face. You died a virgin, girl. Who you think you messing with? It's Miley Cyrus. I'm the hottest thing since Britney, bitch. I'm getting lifted.
What's that? Huh?
If you made Demon Dice's voice a little bit higher, then it kind of resembles it.
Bro, that's what I was saying. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's there. It was easier when it was like a side-by-side comparison, but no. Just trust. It might be long-lost cousins. All right.
On that Molly, get that party turned up. You getting lifted on a stake, get that body burned up. Had enough, it's my habit. When I grab the mic, I milk it. You could say this rap is like my alter ego, cause I killed it.
Lord, forgive me for the words I speak. I know the voices of the angels tell me turn the other cheek, but I'm about to rip Hannah Montana's tongue out through a tea. Je suis la fille en feu, call me Katniss Everdeen. When it comes to bad bitches, I'm the patron saint, but I only get down on my knees when it's time to pray. I came to French Ben's aid in the time of need.
I will say this verse has very heavy I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T energy. So.
I'm the maid of Orleans, you're the Mardi Gras bees. Honey, my father taught me things your daddy couldn't teach ya. Your highest calling was a text from Wiz Khalifa. You gotta die for something, Miley, just picture your epitaph. Had the world watching jokes to show them all her flat ass. Sweet burn, no pun intended. You're a cross-dressing peasant betrayed by those you defended. But when I come under fire, I can hashtag handle it. If God's in your corner, girl, you need better management. Do not take the Lord's name in vain, you ratchet skank. Your manager's riding you to the achy breaky bank. Be thankful for your talent, don't just rub it on your crotch. Keep your party
Dear God, it sucks. Yeah, this one sucks ass, man. This one's terrible. And it's even worse with H. You know? So, yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
Since you like watched the Nickelodeon documentary, like,
I haven't, but that's the thing is like it's deeper than that. I think that like there's one thing with the Miley Cyrus, but like even painting Joan of Arc this way, it's like, well, here's the thing is like there has to be some reason why they don't like each other, right? It's more than just, oh, you're a slut. Well, okay, then why is she like so invested in this and so, you know, with God and whatnot? It's like it feels like the kind of thing you would ignore as someone like Joan of Arc, where it's like there's a higher calling and more of a purpose than to call out someone who's working on TV. It's the whole thing just feels unnecessary.
yeah, this matchup just didn't make sense. Like, chastity versus lust, like,
Yeah.
besides these two themes, this theme, like, I don't think there's any similarities between the two.
Yeah, no, it's literally like you said, chastity versus lust. That's like such a perfect way to put it. But it's like so awkward and on the nose. And like these are real people. It's just weird. Anyways, favorite line. Oh yeah, the opening. Oh, but that Katniss Everdeen shit. I was like, all right.
Oh yeah, that was cringe. But
that was,
I would say I'm on the side of Miley Cyrus just because Joan of the Arc has to represent France, you know, and French people are an L.
No.
Yeah. Like, I tried to look for a line that stood out to me, and even though I didn't like it.
No, this is a tough one to find. I get that. But next we got Bob Ross versus Pablo Picasso. Greatest painter in history versus the greatest painter today. All right, of course, you know. I do like how they incorporated Bob Ross ASMR voice in the tone of the rap battle, but I feel like this is weak. But then again, I don't know much about art to get these references. No, it's not just you. This was one of the more forgettable ones for me too. I didn't really care for this one. Even knowing the history about these people, it didn't help. Hey.
I am the greatest, the modern art Muhammad Ali. I melt faces, call me MC Dali. Your whole body athletic is a fluffy mountain of crap. You're the BBS version of Nickelback. But I think you must be a genius, cause with zero training, you made millions teaching people how to suck at painting. Why don't you go back home and beat your brush, you chump? I could make better art with my wiener. Well,
I'm so glad you could join me today, so I could teach you how to feel some joy when you paint. You're a moody little genius, always so serious. I know, you must be on your blue period. Your work is melancholic, I'm painting happy little trees. Call me Jackson Pollock, because I splatter MC with the voice that soothes, so let's do this. I twist you up like you're a Rubik's Cubist.
don't use that word like you know what it is. You painted 30,000 pictures of bushes and sticks. Don't your audience know that you stole your whole show? You just ripped off your teacher and added an afro. My name is Pablo, Diego, Jose Francisco de Paula, Nepomuceno, Maria, Teros, Remiro, Cipriano, de la Santissima Trinidad, Ruiz y Picasso. Back to Joe, Bob.
Bob is dropping bombs like this is Guernica. Serve 20.
What's up?
So, like, when he's, like, listing out the whole name, like, what is that? Why is that even relevant?
Because he follows it up with saying, back to you, Bob. He's saying, I got a bigger name than you, motherfucker. You know, because he's a bigger man. His art's bigger, you know, as opposed to Bob. You know, I get it.
We're analyzing epic rap battles of history on stream.
No. There's stuff to analyze, though. That's the thing. Especially with this, like, in terms of tone and whatnot. You know, like, the thing about it is, like, yeah, Bob Ross did kind of steal his shtick from his teacher, exactly. But I also can understand, like, Bob Ross and a more aggressive approach because, you know, he used to be, like, in the military and shit, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of little details that, like, knowing the history, it does help, but I still don't think it makes up for a lot of the little issues I have with this as a song, though. You know.
Years. United States of America. My technique will make your mistress weak. Put her to sleep, elbow drop a drink. I go deep, and I keep it mellow like some cadmium yellow. I'm a bright like titanium white kind of fella.
What?
Don't believe in mistakes.
Spelled white wrong.
Yo, Pablo, you just got your happy little ass beat.
Cute. Yeah, this one I don't hate as much as what I remember, and I think it's actually learning more about Bob Ross. in general, and his mannerisms don't seem as weird afterwards, which I think is intentional. You know what I mean? So, I'll give it a shot.
And what about the beat?
Oh, no, but kind of forgettable, but gets the job done, I guess. Favorite line here? Damn it was in the beginning. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, my wiener Frank. Great. It's wiener, but it's his wiener dog, and lifts up a cute doggy. I like cute doggies. The riff on the way it says Bob White. Exactly, yeah. White.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in kind of a weird position right now because I never grew up enjoying ERB whatsoever. I never got into it, and that's like coming from someone who like grew up listening to like awful music like Imagine Dragons, AJR. That used to be like my kind of pocket.
All right, so be the voice of hate. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let it off.
I don't get this. I don't get like any of this. Like, I've been quiet this whole like stream so far. Like, my jaw has been on the floor. It's been crazy. I'm rotting away. I don't really know what to make of it. Like,
all right. I mean, yes. I'm curious what you think. Go ahead. What about this tickles you the wrong way? For lack of really bad words. Actually, no, those are really bad words.
I don't like that Pablo sounds like that friend who thinks they can do a Shrek impression but can't do a Shrek impression. It's the worst vibe imaginable. Like, God, I don't know.
I'm gonna.
I guess like we didn't know what his voice sounded like or how he talked because like it was before like recordings were ever even a thing. But the way that they like did the impression, it's like it's okay, but
okay. Wait, I gotta jump in here. Okay, here's the thing. See, I have an interesting perspective because my fiance and I have a very strong difference in taste of what we think is funny in a specific instance. Let me put it like this. There was like those videos where it'd be like the picture like, Jesse, we need to cook, you know? And it would just be like the pictures of the characters back and forth and they'd be saying some shit.
Oh
like,
yeah, the solid JJ or...
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like for me, I found that hilarious and she couldn't stand that. Like whether it be like the voice being off or her just finding the concept completely ridiculous. It's the same kind of thing with this. And I think because I've become so accustomed to stuff like this, I literally don't even blink an eye at this. But I think that, you know, it could also just be an interesting study of adjustment or bias or whatever. But regardless, I am still able to dissect this in a way that, honestly, I feel like I've mocked other channels for being able to with looking past things musically speaking. But, you know.
Yeah, honestly, it's interesting that you bring up like Solid JJ because I've been watching that guy a lot recently. I think he's like hilarious. But like, I do not get anywhere close to the same enjoyment out of this that I do like that guy at all.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I don't know if it's just like the
all right, we gotta stay on schedule here. We gotta keep it moving.
Gotta move on.
Especially since this next one. All right. Wait a minute. Was season 2? Oh yeah, season 2 is the one where it was the first ones here. Wait, season 2 was great. You're telling me it got better as season 3? Well, they stepped. Nah, season 2 that was where they had Gandhi versus MLK. That shit was.
Oh,
that shit was,
I wasn't paying attention.
Fire.
When I wrote this.
It was fire. What the fuck is that? Anyway,
I have no idea if you can pick it up, but I have a soundboard and I'm trying.
Yeah, the Nickelback line is pretty funny. This is my favorite song of the whole season. It has Key and Peele, so extra points for that. The chemistry and lyrics worked so well. There's so much in terms of facts crammed into this, like Michael Jordan's non-basketball sports career, Ali dodging conscription, and the whole sellout verse. All right, here we go.
It's a classic.
Hey. They got ZZ Top on this too.
Muhammad Ali! What a
How'd you dodge this battle like you did Vietnam? Cause you got as much chance of beating me as LeBron. I'm a flying machine, like the world has never seen. You can fight one man, I can drive through a whole team. I choke a dope with his own jump rope. You'll get smoked when I float. You Kentucky Fried Joe used to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Now you double dribble balls that nobody can see.
Ooh, here comes Jordan, big tongue wobbling, flying through the air like a big dumb goblin. You're the only bull that's uglier than Rodman. Messing with me is gambling, you got a problem. Your whole basketball career's turned whack when you came back a wizard like Gandalf the Black. You should have kept your ugly sneakers packed up on a shelf. Stick to golf, you can keep the ball to yourself. Ooh, I'm so pretty, my hands are so fast, I whoop your face back to your Hitler mustache. Now your daddy got killed and I feel for your family, but your baseball career, now that was a tragedy.
Man, you make me sick, but I'm better with the flute. You should let the Fresh Prince do your rapping for you. I would pass the mic to Pippin, but I'm not done scoring. Stay all up in your grill like my name was George Foreman.
I saw you slapping Reggie Miller, boy, what's wrong with you? You fight like the little girls who make your Nike shoes. McDonald's and underpants.
That's crazy. That's insane. That's wild.
Oh shit, that was a good one. That one threw me off. Oh shit.
This is corporate backers. You stay at the Ritz because you're sold out to crackers.
So cash just wants to talk about cash and checks.
O.J. Simpson.
Bug spray, off your Broadway play. Over the Japanese dude sitting on your face, hitting nothing but net. You ain't seen nothing yet. Man, you needed a movement because you're so full of shit. I'm a better athlete and a better MC. Battle me 2 more times. Watch me get a free beat.
BP, why don't you back up that trash? I leave you like Liston, flat on your ass. You need to bounce back to North Carolina, kid, cause your rapping sucks more than Space Jam did.
Hey, whoa, foul!
That is a
foul!
line.
Foul!
Space Jam is fire.
I never
Wow.
heard original, but I've heard how like it's a cult classic.
No, first page.
He's talking about the new one, Cope.
No,
Cope!
I'm talking about the first
Cope! Cope! Alright, so in my opinion, I'll just put it like this. I was never interested in this one just because I don't give a fuck about sports, literally at all. There's very little that could be done to make me care about this battle in particular. So yeah, I do still prefer the other one, but I don't really care for the beat. And I do think there's as many misses in terms of lines sticking as there is for ones that hit. A couple of good standouts, but honestly, on this one.
Yeah,
but for
this is my favorite one so far.
Oh, okay. Favorite line, so Cassius wants to talk about cashing checks. Squeeze through your bug spray, off your Broadway play, over the Japanese dude sitting on your face. The narration along Muhammad Ali's former name makes this my favorite line of the song. Feel the impact of each line. Bro, that's definitely the Nike line for me. That one, that was like a, spit out the drink. We got
I did see like the poorly aged ERB lines and the used to flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Now you double dribble balls that nobody can see. Apparently, it had something to do with Ali dying.
Ali got Parkinson's.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, so that's like it depends on how aged poorly or well, depending on how you see it.
Next is an interesting one. Donald Trump versus Ebenezer Scrooge. They did Trump before he became president. That's right. But he barely is in it. Yeah, it's more like Christmas Carol ERB edition. Yeah.
And there's Kanye too.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
I'm so excited for this.
This is one of them that's easy to not take seriously, which is pretty fun. I also love this Trump verse. Is great. Hey.
Wake up, Scrooge! I'm about to take a dickens of a dog on this lonely, homely, little miserable grove. I'm like the star on a Christmas tree. You're like the star. I'm not known for my heart, but you're still getting drunk. You remind me of my ex-wife in a bikini, cause you disgust me. Keep your TB from Tiny Timmy away from me. Don't even touch me. I don't shake hands.
Why is Trump so thin?
Rappers faster than Scottish land. Even JC knows what a pimp I am. I got my name on the front of the business, man. My raps will haunt you, make you think you're going insane. You're about to get whooped by 3 MCs of the ethereal plane. So when the clock strikes, prepare to enter a world of Christmas pain. Cause I'm out, I got my own fucking problems, call me 2K.
How dare you disturb me when I'm napping in my chair? You're
Flips
a
around.
spitting apparition. I ain't scared of this random phantom. Hunt all you want. I don't don't care. I do not believe in ghosts, and I don't believe that hair.
Don't panic, Scrooge, but you're about to crash. I'm JP Morgan, the ghost of rich dudes past. Who's properly rocking the Monopoly mustache? You are on the railroad, I run these tracks. You got dumped on a bench, now you're pissed at the world. You should have made like Sebastian and kissed a girl. Because your greed is the curse that's gonna tear you apart. What good is your purse if you're poor in your heart?
Ah, humbug, your raps don't unnerve me, they're atrocious. What frightens me the most is your gross ghost proboscis. Business and success, that's the life I've selected. So enough with your pictures from the past, I'm not effective.
Well, you're about to be right now. I'm the ghost of what's right now. Just take a lesson from easy. You're missing the point of an easy. There's more to life than you will, take it easy. Even I can make time for a ZZ. That's what's a friend on your wish list. Cause you don't know the
meaning the Christmas.
If you think that you would at this moment, then sharing your money with some of the homies.
Oh, this isn't happening. Oh, this is maddening agony. Wait, actually hearkening back to the dead Donald Fletcher, I still am expecting a final specter.
You're gonna die with no one to love you and no one to cry. Move by yourself for the better, you're dead with a sense of regret on your last dying breath. You've chosen the path of a selfish man with tiny containers and blood on your hand.
People, the will of the people, the will of the will. I hear it.
Things that will be or things that may be only. If I depart from my course, can they change? Say it is thus with what you show me. I promise to mend my ways. A friend to all men is what I will become. It's Christmas. I haven't missed my chance to be different. God bless us every.
Yeah, this song has the same problem as the song Freaky Friday by Lil Dicky, and that's the fact, well, there's many problems with that one, but one of the big problems is pacing. Essentially, everything happens in the course of like 2 minutes, which is a lot, you know, but also at the same time, it's one I think is pretty bad. I think the beat kind of sucks ass, but I also love it. It's one of those that, you know, I'll give a score of like a 2 or a 3 out of 10, and then give a smiley ball for being incredibly entertaining.
Yeah, this one's like forgettable for me because like it's basically epic rap. It's Christmas Carol rap battle edition, and I couldn't even find the favorite line for this one.
Oh, see, I'm like the star on the Christmas tree. You're like the stump. That's mine.
Yeah.
By the way, the only thing I don't like is like, isn't the story of like Ebenezer Scrooge or whatever is like the ghosts are supposed to show you like why he was bad or whatever, and the ghost that shows them that they're bad is Donald Trump, Kanye West, and J.P. Morgan.
Yeah, that's incredibly ironic.
It's like,
I gotta take care of my dogs. I'll be right back.
Telling
You guys
another millionaire.
discuss ERB politics and shit. I'll be right back.
like, they're supposed to show why it's bad. Not just 3 bad people. Oh man, it's been a minute since I've listened to these.
Have you listened to them recently, or?
The most recent one I can think of is like, I think season 8, and I listened to the
Godzilla versus
Lego
King Kong?
No, it's Lego Star Wars versus Harry Potter, I think.
Oh yeah, the one with Boy in a Band?
Yeah, that one.
There's one with Boy in a Band?
Yeah, he plays Harry Potter, and I saw the behind the scenes, and also the poorly aged ERB lyrics, and they mentioned that they thought they was a perfect fit because of the don't stay in school, and one of the examples they showed is I never taught what laws there are, and then followed by the Vine boom with his allegation video.
Dude.
Yeah, that was
I gotta
in the
get out of here!
Yeah, that was in the poorly aged ERB lyrics video.
No, I just remember it being cringe. Anyways, like, oh man, it was like one of the like Skywalker lines. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
Do you remember which part?
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Give me just a second.
ERB had Vince McMahon rap battle in the can for years now, and now they have to completely rewrite it? Like, really? No, they're still doing stuff. They released the King Kong versus Godzilla, the one. I think it was sponsored.
Sorry, I'm just going through like the 5 stages of grief over this.
Guys, we need to have a Drake versus P. Diddy ERB.
Real.
Yeah.
That's real. Dude, could you imagine if they dropped like P. Diddy versus R. Kelly? Like, man, I think that would go kind of hard. I think that would be fire. I think that would be sick. Please share my opinion of that all over the internet.
Every single poll they had Vince McMahon versus P.T. Barnum as an option. Now after the recent Vince validations, they have to rewrite it or else it's completely outdated. Was it the winner of the poll? Oh. So, I don't... What if they drop a Kendrick versus Drake rap battle? That would be crazy. I think all you have to do is like splice together all of their songs together into one song. Like make it fit, and then it could fit as a rap battle. For Kendrick and Drake. Quentin Tarantino versus Dan Schneider. Yeah,
That
2
would be
foot
hard.
people going at it against each other. Although Quentin Tarantino's already in a rap ERB, like with the Steven Spielberg versus Alfred Hitchcock. So I don't know if they can do repeats with Donald Trump as the exception.
Pimp versus a butterfly battle would be crazy. Yeah. Someone said that in chat. That's fire.
Pimp versus butterfly.
Kendrick versus Miles. Hell yeah. Demon Dice versus Maury.
You are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. Rick Grimes versus Walter White, a huge battle between 2 protagonists of AMC's biggest breakout shows. These 2 shows had a huge impact on pop culture, but I feel like Breaking Bad had an even bigger impact on meme culture. Since I couldn't go 2 steps... Sorry, I just ran up some stairs without seeing Breaking Bad memes. What's up? I was hoping you could push me and Brandon back. So when Inferno album comes out... Yeah, sure, if you guys are cool with that. Are you guys the last ones, by the way? Anyways, Walking Dead had the Telltale game, but Breaking Bad had more people analyzing it piece by piece this day. And it shows how the pinnacle, or the show was basically the pinnacle of storytelling, which I agree with. Lyrics are super memorable and the references are on point. I'm sure if I watched both shows, I'd appreciate the songs even more. I've only watched Breaking Bad, so I'm a little biased, you know. Also, this battle sucks.
Stay back, this is gonna get bad. I'm about to show this slab rat how to be a real dad. Grade AMC, removing your A one day. Cause Sheriff Grimes rhymes dirty like my armpit stain. I'm a post-apocalyptic cop who's got a lot of issues. Pop a cap in you and splatter the brain you misuse. Cooking up blue sky and bigger lies for Skylar. Hatching little schemes like a dying MacGyver. You tore your family apart, sin by sin. Where I live, it happens literally limb for limb. So write this down in your pancakes so you won't forget it. I kill zombies that are better men than you before breakfast.
I don't know what you think I've done, but if we were to battle, I've already won. Ask Gus, you don't want to face off against me. I'll stuff you in a barrel and make it dude smooth. Your sense of duty gets your group into some deep duty. Always getting saved by some samurai booty. I'm a kingpin, cooking crystal in the middle of the day. Having dinner by the pool with the DEA. When you're over with my Aztec GTA. If you ever try to stop Heisenberg getting paid, here's a hot dose. Let me watch you choke on the truth. You look up to me like I'm a pizza on the roof. 'Cause you're a loser, a failure to your whole entire crew. I've seen Walter Jr. handle walkers better than you. I
I said stay back with the others while I finish this bitch like you finished your mother. You ain't the danger to me, Walt, so knock all you want. I'll watch you get eaten on my fucking front lawn.
Your monsters don't frighten, and you can bite me. I'll be standing right here in my tiny Walter Whiting. I'll bury you faster than your partner stole your whole life. No one saw Shane coming except for your wife.
Whole war! Who's there?
This is one of those that's really tough, especially the Walter White one, because it just feels like, hey, here's something that's normal. Oh, a reference! And I'm just like, oh my. And then it just keeps happening. I'm like, Jesus. Character doesn't even... This one's a bit of a mess for me. An extremely awkward one. It continues to be one of the harder ones to watch for me. I've given it a red headphones.
Dog. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
So...
This is like both characters basically summarizing each other's shows for them.
Yeah, there's like... Yeah, like... Would it have been better if, like, you actually, like, looked into it, like, deeper? Like, instead of, like...
What do you mean?
Like, like, if they had, like, reference, like...
No, it's not about references. It's about characterization. The fucking... It's just... It's weird. It comes off so... Maybe it's just the fact that I've seen so much with Breaking Bad, but this feels like a quick costume job, a little cute accent, and a bunch of ridiculous references. Like, even... it's all just the stuff that's, like, popular in this... There's no depth to this one. It's so awkward for me.
Yeah, I can...
Sorry. Everything just feels like so surface level. It's kind of absurd. Like there's nothing to like pick apart. I was just like bored to tears by it. Like, man.
Anyways, the next one is possibly even worse, actually. I do not like this one. This
so
match...
you mentioned surface level. Well, wait till you get to Goku versus Superman.
Yeah, this one's torture, and it features Ray William Johnson.
Oh God! Wait, really?
Yeah,
Ray William Johnson plays Goku. Yeah, this matchup has been discussed to death versus in VS debate / power scaling communities. This rap battle version is okay. These lyrics aren't that deep, and the disses are surface level. It would have been improved if they went through the entire history and looked for reference, but given it was 2014, anime / gaming scene probably hadn't developed yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and you said that references aren't enough to make it good.
Yeah, this one's just...
It has to be like characteristics.
Goku! Superman!
Who can stop this constipated drop with the awful animation and the complicated plot? Who's got the rap bomb to drop on Japan? This looks like a job for the OG. Superman! I'm killing it, you're grilling it, I'm villainous to vegetables who dance around in hammer pants and hide their tiny genitals. My level is incredible, I'm out of your league. You want justice? I'll bust this nut up in your GG. Greasy, sick MC from BC. One breath I'll freeze your whole measly species. You're primitive and limited, you live in a village of idiots. Step in Metropolis, oh step a carrot period. How many times are they gonna rewrite your story? Your powers have been boring since the 1940s. Defeat me with heat beams, you crazy. Cause I'm a Super Saiyan, you're a flying Miss Daisy. You're pretty pasty to be powered by the sun. You can't float to Son Goku, I can't get it done. When I see your movies, all I do is watch the clock. Cause there's nothing fun about a superhero scared of green rocks. Look at those panties, you got that camel. On board the Lois Lane and Superman at home. Your weapon is weaker than your fight scene. Just one punch, and over 9,000 screams. I'll make your nose bleed like Roshi, Stiff and Betty. From Z to TT, you can Dragon Ball D. Don't lecture me about fights, you cave coward. You got your ass beat by a bat with no powers. There's only one way that this battle's gonna end. One more Superman who's never gonna walk again.
This one's borderline a 0 for me. I think this is maybe the worst battle that they did. Probably the worst one that they did this early on. I literally hate everything about this.
Yeah, this is just not good.
Yeah, this one is
like, take your surface level complaints of the Rick Burns versus Walter White and then put to this like times 100.
This one is... It's so bad. It's like it's a car crash that you watch, and it's not even like a fun one. It's just one of those where it's like, yeah, that. We should just keep driving.
You know what? I had an epiphany.
Okay.
I think most the shitty ERBs are the ones where they use 2 fictional characters in them. Am I wrong?
I'm telling you, season 2. I don't know. Here's the thing. Season 2 for me had like the most fun matchups, and like the execution was solid. But like, you look at this, like this is so nerdy. Even to the point where I'm just like, Jesus, you could smell the snot through the screen, bro. Like, god damn.
Just wait till we get to L versus Light Yagami.
Is that real?
Oh, that's real?
That's not real.
That's not real.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Apparently,
Don't do that.
Okay, so apparently the OG Superman actor fell off a horse and was paralyzed for the rest of his life.
Christopher
So
Reeves. Yeah, but that line is so out of poor taste. It's just like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Third line. Oh yeah, no, I hated that. 2 horror writers go head to head. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe, Stephen King. These real? Oh my god.
I looked up on. Yeah, they showed it on the Genius page.
Oh my god. Edgar Allan Poe is a good casting. I've got to ask his impressive. Oh yeah, that's probably real. I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg was in Santa Claus vs. Moses.
Once upon a midnight dreary, as I spit this weak and weary, I will choke this joker with a trochee till his cheeks are teary. But y'all don't hear me, all should fear me. I'll forever be better, you'll never be near me. Your books are as eerie as Beverly Cleary. You're a full Bram Stoker, so scram, the show's over. Your flow so pose poems, poser. I wrote them locked in a cave while I sobbed in a rage. The telltale heart beats soft in its grave. Well, this jerk just beats off on a page.
You wanna talk shop? You got that fun. Go back to Hot Topic and shop for a time. There's a melancholy alcoholic laughing stock in the King's Head. I watch the castle rise. Pouty little poet with an opiate affliction. I'm a workaholic with affection, addiction. Make a dedicated reader shivery and jittery. Feel that rage and misery. You better start running, man. You're in deep poo-po. I'm a mad dog. Bank shiny. Cujo. Tommy knock you down till you can't stand up. You're as soft as Poe, the Kung Fu Panda. Racks on racks cause I pen fat stacks of frightening writing. Have you seen the pile? I can even take a break from my routine style. Crank at a Shawshank or a Green Mile.
I think the problem with this one is it's too realistic. This is basically what I'd imagine these 2 people stumbling over a beat trying to rap to each other would be like, you know? But it's awkward as shit. It's extremely awkward, and it's just like, wow, he's sitting here watching these 2 go at it. Like, isn't art like sharing and bouncing ideas? And you see something like this and it's almost too ridiculous, and then the references to modern day shit. Here's soft as Poe, the Kung Fu Panda. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Did this really happen in 1982?
What?
With the rap battle?
This happened in real life back in 1982.
No, I'm just saying that, like, if you brought them both to modern times and you told them to rap against each other, I feel like this is the whack bullshit that they'd put together.
And it would be awesome.
It would
That would be the coolest ever.
I'm walking like Christopher. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm fully having like the Danny DeVito I get it now moment, where it's like, I'm like a horror nerd. I love these 2 authors, and it's like, well, I get that reference, you guys. It's like jingling keys in front of a baby for me.
Yeah, that's basically ERB in a nutshell. Like, take characters or people that you recognize and just you put references on it, and that's the appeal.
Yeah, these are basically like the last one. It's like Goku versus Superman. I hate the rap battle, but you would watch those like videos of like who would win in a fight. Like who would win, like Goku or Superman or whatever.
The red of death, Billy blood curdling, hitting the pendulum, not even unnerving. Perving on your first cousin when she's 13 years old? Now that's disturbing.
Even you pretending to it, I've been really living through it. Misery and poverty and family woes. I see through you like pantyhose. Do a Chappelle and Simpson cameos. Even if you're gripping on a weapon, then you better get a step in if you're messing with the whore lord. In a minute, maybe I'ma hit him, cut him into itty bitty bits, and I'ma stick him in the floorboard.
Speaking of bored, you're the worst. Dropped it at school, but you can't drop a bird. I could've spent that time better. In 8 bars, I can write a whole bestseller. I'm so prolific, sickly goblin won't be bothering me. I'm on a covering spree, and I'll be smacking you with any of the big thick bars in my big dick bibliography. See, I'm the author with the blood and gore lore galore that'll horrify a reader to the core. Fame, money, talent, success, you'll always have less.
Never more. Whole war. Whole star.
Like even if you go lose, that's an odd win, you know.
Moving like a modern.
Said these are 2.5-minute Family Guy cutaways. Yep, that was real.
Oh shit.
He got that demon dice flow. Yeah.
Yeah, this one, I will say, it's one of those that I think my brain forgot for a reason. And that's kind of all I got to say about it. But regardless, what? So the second verse.
Zach Sherwin's like known for his fast rapping, I think.
Isaac Newton versus Bill Nye. This one's kind of random, but it works. The scientist who invented the most important concepts versus the guy who helps children understand scientific concepts is an interesting concept. Since ERB was super popular at the time, it helped Peter and Lloyd make connections and get people to collaborate with, which is how they got Weird Al for this. I remember hearing about this somewhere, but I think Weird Al made sure ERB his verses were they had to be family friendly despite the innuendos, but I don't know how this works. Citation needed. I thought the disses towards Newton were more impressive since I learned about that instead of Bill. Learned about that instead of Bill Nye. Since those disses amounted to what you do isn't that impressive, which feels weak compared to you're maidenless and you have no friends. They even referenced Neil deGrasse Tyson meme, which is a plus for me. All right. Sorry, got Weird Al. You guys see his new video where he cut his arm?
No.
Classic.
Yeah, that was like a magician's knife, I think.
Isaac Newton!
Of all the scientific minds in history, they put Beaker and a bow tie up against me. I'm a master. I discovered gravity. I drop rhymes like the fallen from an apple tree. You don't match for me. You got a bachelor's degree. I got a unit of force named after me. You want a battle, guy? That's a crazy notion. When I
Sorry, what's up?
Like this, is this reminiscent of 303 or something? Like
we got 303.
beats.
Yeah, I think it's the beat. Oh man.
I thought like Space Ashes was being fully like. No, 303 actually Ghost wrote for this.
It's true, you guys.
You sit upon a throne of lies.
No. Like I think I was trying to say Space Ashes would like this beat or something.
blowing out stay in motion. Did you catch that? Or did it go too fast to detach? Perhaps it'd be better if I added in a bleep or a bloop or another wacky sound effect. I was born on Christmas, I'm God's gift. I unlocked the stars that you're dancing with. You waste time debating creationists while I create the science you explain to kids.
Yes, it's true. What I used to do is teach kids science on my PBS show, but now I do what I gotta do to make sure scientific thought can grow. And I'm still in my prime, hitting my stride. What'd you do with the back half of your line? You freaked out, started counting coins for the bank, and you sure didn't have no wife. Oh, you wrote the book on gravity, but you couldn't attract nobody. Your work on orbits was exemplary, but your circle of friends was shoddy. Oh, you don't wanna mess with the guy Bill Nye. A rap sharp like a needle in your eye. I'll stick to drinking that mercury, cause I hypothesize that you're about to get beat.
Well, I conclude that your methods are the whack. You wouldn't even pass in one of my classes. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, except for when we both start rapping. I accelerated the minds of mankind to a higher plane of understanding, and I can't calculate the weight and the size and the shape of the shadow of the mind you're standing in. And I will leave you with a page from a book I wrote at half your age 3, but the integral seat why you are from 0 to 1/6 the titles plug the base E of the square root of 3 times the 64 power of 1.
Why don't you pick on the brain your own size? We got a badass over here. Plus I got your black knife, astrophysics black guy, hating planets every fly. By the way, the answer to your little calculation is I. As in I put the swag back in science, while Isaac Newton was lying and sticking daggers and lightness and hiding up inside his attic on some Harry Potter business. The universe is infinite, but this battle is
business. Whole war!
I think this one's a bit cuter. And I think it comes down to the fact that I can believe Isaac Newton is a egomaniac, and I can believe Bill Nye, you know, with a little bit of an attitude as well. And I think that's the problem with a lot of these battles, is they kind of just take a lot of the character out of the characters. And this one's fun because, you know, you could see these characteristics in the people, and, you know, it kind of allows you to stretch things, stretch the imagination a little bit. So I thought it was alright. Not my favorite, but I'd give it a shrug.
Neil won, and I'm so upset about it because he does not deserve to have won that, but he won.
Nah.
This was pretty alright. Like, yeah, the Neil deGrasse Tyson meme was like a little cringe, but it was kind of funny at the same time. And someone said that Isaac Newton was asexual. Like, was that really it?
Not sure,
If
but
that's true, that's awesome. That would be sick.
favorite line, I'm still in my prime, hitting my stride. Back half of your life, you freaked out, started counting coins to the bank, and you sure didn't have no wife. Oh, you wrote books on gravity. Didn't attract nobody. Oh shit. Work on orbits was exemplary. Your circle of friends was shoddy. Fair enough. But it was good. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's one of those that I could. My favorite line.
Yeah.
I like the. Let me read a passage from a book I wrote when I was half your age. It's pretty funny. And he just goes off with some bullshit. You know, I like that. I thought that was pretty cute.
Would this be edited and uploaded on the main channel?
I can't promise that. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing right now with the main channel, but it's gonna go in the vault with everything else for right now.
Maybe Space Ashes can edit it.
Don't push it. Battle between two freedom fighters who fought for independence from their countries. I don't know much about American history, nor have I watched Braveheart. Oh yeah, this one. I remember not knowing who the fuck this guy was. Is that Braveheart?
No, like William Wallace was like, I think he was like, the Braveheart was about his story, I think. It was like, in Scottish history.
Interesting ones are ones that help me learn about people. Alright. You don't know who George... God damn it, I know who George Washington is, you guys.
I don't.
There's a difference between you and me, Willie. I fought till I was actually free, Willie. I got my face on a quarter, you got drawn and quartered, tortured on the orders of a king, really? How's it get beef I do name Dawson? You hot dog didn't cut off your beef rings. I'm money like a national band. Ain't nobody more sweet than Big G. Stone face with a grill and sheep king. A Mel Gibson movie is your legacy. I gotta stay to the day in a DC. Roll up in a boat, stroll, sleep and cut your throat, stroll. Watch the blood flow. Now who's got that red coat?
Look at you in your little blousey outfit.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he's really...
What kind of accent is that?
Jesus
like,
Christ.
It's like, sounds like someone like making fun of Scottish accent.
Looking like a stiffer white dick than your monument. I'll knock you the fuck out, mate. You died owning slaves. I died setting men free. That's the Highland way. This parapet couldn't beat me in a foot race. I'm emasculated, eviscerated. And man jumped off and they put it on a plate. And I still find time to bust a cara grime. I rip your Yankee door worse than the mic. I'll knock your face off your moolah. I'm a gubra. Hoorah. Father but no children. Cross the Delaware but your soldiers can't swim. That's Washington. Such a shite addition. The fucking British Army didn't even want him. I'm Wallace. I'm flawless. They hid in your office. I suffer great losses. I pop my kill, strap my sword and my hilt, step on the battlefield, and I'm ready to kill. Send all your politicians straight down to hell. The only Washington that trusts is Denzel. Is that the best you got for me? I chop down an MC like a cherry tree. See power, that's what the meaning of my flag is. Donations famous for golf and haggis. I'm fabulous from my head to my shoe buckle. Step to me or catch a knee to the boot knuckle. In the NATO when I'll drown. I'm dressed like a pimp, best moves at the bar. McGavin, McLivin, McScooya. Black, black, Moscow, then Hadrian's wild. I don't give a shite about your fancy clothes. You ripped all those and I slaved black folks. Grew weed and you made him broke. But if you think I'll beat me, you must be having a smoke. Oh, Joe, don't tee off with me, lad. If you held my balls, you couldn't be my cadet. My style's ice cold, yours is old as Chevy. You're the father of your country, but I'm your daddy. Oh, whoa!
This one was also pretty bad. I was literally staring at it, and like I think it might be the fact that the accent was so ridiculously inconsistent. That one was literally a haze. Like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't like that one. But it started off alright. It was kind of fun with George Washington, but then it just like the Scottish shit happened. I'm like, Jesus. It became literally impossible to take this matchup seriously.
It sounded, the accent sounded more like Irish than Scottish, but it kind of blended between the two.
My eyes just like rolled into the back of my head and I started levitating for like a solid minute. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god. That was a nightmare.
Alright, let's...
I don't even remember.
Alright, final one is the... This one's interesting. I remember this is, the finale. I remember this came out. The only connections they have... wait, what? The only connections they have is their names. Oh, yeah, with the artists and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah. They got Rhett Link and Smosh. They have a special connection because the former duo helped the latter duo get their company back. Anyways, they weren't made discs thrown because it was more focused on flexing and introducing the characters. It made for a weak finale for me. Yeah, it's kind of how I felt when it came out. I like the song. I would have preferred if they focused more on some of the deep cuts that people didn't know about these figures or characters. There's so much you can use from the artists in TMNT history, but I guess it's still pretty early for them at the time. It's kind of hard when you have a ton of people in the spotlight. They managed to do Eastern versus Western philosophers fine though, which was that was one of my favorites. Eastern versus Western philosophers. When I talk about them doing it right, that's what I think. All right, because again, I can imagine these guys all just being egotistical dimwits, you know, who also have a strong sense of wit. You know, so, you know.
Plus, there was like less people. Like, it's harder to focus on 8 versus 4v4 versus 3v3.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael versus Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. We got
Cowabunga dude, so let's get it on. Reptiles against the fathers of the Renaissance. We got the classical technique to kick these three-toed freaks back onto the streets. I take a turtle and I turn him into mincemeat. You don't really want to step to Da Vinci. I love the ladies, I like to keep it mellow. So let me pass the mic to my man Donatello.
Hard shell, but you're gross in the middle. Wouldn't want to touch you with a 6-foot chisel. Born in goop, raised in poop. I slice through a root of ninjas like fruit. Oops.
Yo, Raphael when I came to flow. Being dope on the pope and a bone till I croak. I'm an MC sweater, but I get the feeling. I should pass it up to my man, I'm a ceiling.
Oh, Michelangelo and I'm giant. I make David, but I slay you like a lion. I'm a rap god and you can't quite touch me. This battle's your last judgment, trust me.
We drop science.
We got the mathematics.
The architects of rebirth, the rap addicts. You reach the flood, but it won't go well. When you catch an Italian boot to the half shell.
The wisdom of our master taught us not to rush to violence, but our master.
This instrumental is a little whack.
I don't think you wanna mess with my guitar to play. Be back in your fluffy helicopter fly away. I can be my steady rock a mic sucker. I'm a pristine, sistine nunchucker. Oh hi, I'm a cool but rude guy. Put you back in school with the tip of my two sides.
Daughter, tell me who you are again, dude, cause I don't got him a lot of clue what you do.
That's because you just are too immature.
You wouldn't know genius if a piss in your suit.
We got the talent
And the line, the rhyme so sweet.
We like your NES game.
Cause we can't be beat.
Yo, go ahead and hate, we just skate on by.
You guys draw more dicks than New York Pride.
TMNT, go kick it out, league. No, shower up, you tell me the pizza.
Yeah, this one is... It does just feel like throwing a bunch of people in a fucking room together. It's not satisfying for an ending at all. Yeah, not a big fan of this one. Goated, I'm sorry.
I mean, it was like spent more on introductions than the actual disses, and yeah, that's why it didn't it was weak for me.
In conclusion, season 3 is pretty decent, good matchups, beats, and flow. Only a few mid songs and one bad song. It's not so bad. Had to give this season a rating, it would be 7 out of 10. If you want to look deeper in the meaning, recommend going on the Genius page and the behind the scenes. I've actually watched a lot of their behind the scenes. They don't give a lot of context behind this shit though. But you get to see the process.
Yeah.
Here's my opinion. All right, this is my review of the season. I think season 3, definitely season 3 up to this point is the weakest. And it's no question for me personally. For me, I think in terms of good battles, I don't think there was even a single battle where I didn't have some issue with that. I think it was Blackbeard versus Al Capone. It was the only one I actually front to back enjoyed. And I feel ironically the Donald Trump Ebenezer Scrooge one's pretty funny, but pretty much everything else screws something up for me, and then it just becomes really bad. It's one of those where even just returning to it as I'm older, I see a lot of shit that I knew when I was a kid, because I knew I didn't like this season, but now I'm like, oh yeah, no, this definitely feels like a step down. I would say this season, if I had to give it a score, is somewhere between a 2 and a 3. The red headphones for sure. Season 2 clears this so much, it makes me really question what went wrong. It's just so awkward.
Yeah, like, I think it's like, the reason why I gave it a 7 is because of nostalgia and the fact that I can tolerate bad music. I have a higher tolerance for, like,
yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like I also can tolerate bad music. Like I love some stuff that's like really bad. But here's what I think is different. And you know, I'm just trying to have like a friendly sparring here. Like for me, this feels like they are really trying to make something cool here. And I think that's what suffers. Is like when it doesn't work, then it really has the opposite effect.
Yeah. So it's like they're like trying too hard.
Yeah, no, they are. They are trying too hard, but also at the same time, it's like you can hear like pieces where it's like, oh, we need to throw this in for the fans, and like little things like this. It's like moments where you kind of see behind the curtain, and it's no longer this fun, immersive, you know, experience.
Yeah. Although I can't really like dissect it as well as you can, so it's like really hard to put my thoughts into this.
Here, like with season 2 specifically, I remember like, you know, look, not all the battles in here are good. You know, this one fine. This one was, you know, iconic. This one all right, but like that's the thing. It's like a lot of them, even the ones that I'm not like the biggest fan of. I thought this one was really fun. Michael Jackson and Elvis, that matchup made a lot of sense. This one was kind of bad. This one was kind of fun. This is all right. It had the Obama, Mitt Romney. All right, this one was pretty fun, you know, but it's like I look at these and I look at the matchups and I remember them. You know, I distinctly am like, oh yeah, you know, because they're either like absurd enough to be worth remembering, or like they actually had some level of quality. There are only like a couple major duds in this season, in my opinion. I feel like with season 3, it was like I would look at the title and thumbnail and be like, oh yeah, they did that, didn't they? Yeah, that was a thing, I guess. You know, it's almost as if they were really reaching at the bottom of the idea barrel.
Yeah, one of my like biggest regrets regarding to ERB is that I didn't show my social studies teacher the Rasputin versus Stalin when we were learning about the Cold War. And he looks, we call it social studies here in Canada, but my social studies teacher, do you remember Boy Meets World and Mr. Feeney? He resembles him a bit. I don't. He's like really old. And so, like, imagine me showing off ERB in class and their thought and the look on his face, because like he doesn't really know internet stuff that much.
Yeah, the shock, I imagine, you know. But like that's the thing though, is that's kind of what this comes off as, like that kind of typical internet shock, especially of this sort of era. One of those things that, like, yes, I do have some background kind of like, again, admiration for, but it's certainly a thing that kind of dwindled. That being said, though, we gotta, you know, I want to thank you again, PizzaCrescent, for this. This was a very fun request. Something that I've been meaning, I guess, do that I never really had the opportunity to, and kind of just threw away the idea of, and you allowed this to become a reality. So I appreciate you for that. And yeah, and to the other guests, how's this time slot working? What's the current time?
I don't know anymore, man.
I don't know.
I'm supposed to be here till 5.
Oh, okay. Then
I was supposed to be off by 4.
I was supposed to be here at 5 too.
Oh, okay. Well, then we just get rid of Heifer. See ya.
Yeah,
See
get
ya.
out of here.
Peace. Get the fuck
Get out of here.
All right. Chew. Oh, all right, cool. All right, we continue.
So, in conclusion, like, yeah, ERB kind of sucks and cringe, but I do find it endearing.
I don't think that they suck and are cringe. I just think that there are moments where they worked better than others. Like, I think that it's like, you know, there were some times where they kind of came together, and you can hear, because they seem to, like, want to do something with each of these, but you can hear when it's compromised. And I think that's the problem, is either if it's compromised by a need to throw something in there, or compromised by not doing enough research about a character, rather just caring about facts. Like, little things like these, I feel like are distinctly ruining the experience for someone like me, who, once again, name of the game for me is always like aesthetic and feeling. So
Yeah, that's fair.
all right, let's see what we got next.